Real quick, before we start the video, we're doing a giveaway for a 3-month TryHackMe subscription. All you have to do is join our Discord server, head over to the giveaways channel, and submit to enter. This is just a small thank you to everyone that's been supporting the channel. Now back to the video. Now there's a lot of cybersecurity training resources out there that can cost a lot of money. So in this video, it's more geared towards offensive security or ethical hacking. We put together a list of resources that'll help you out and help get you up to speed and learn the fundamentals so you can succeed in this field. Even if you're not interested in ethical hacking, a lot of these resources can still help on the blue team end or help build that IT fundamentals that you need to succeed.
The first part is going to be basic IT and networking fundamentals. So you want to start with the basics of IT or information technology and networking. A solid foundation will help go a long way. So the first resource is going to be the Professor Messer CompTIA Network Plus training course on YouTube. There's 93 videos. This covers all the fundamentals of networking, from understanding the OSI model to network connectors, subnetting to configuring DHCP, overview of DNS, performance metrics, security policy. So it touches on a little bit of cybersecurity, and it just keeps on going and going. And then common network issues. So some of the common networking issues that you may come across, hardware tools, software tools, etc. Now the next one is going to be learning about operating systems. So you'll want to learn the ins and outs of different operating systems with TryHackMe. So this next resource is going to be focused on the TryHackMe platform. You'll want to focus on Windows and Linux. At the time of this recording, I don't know if TryHackMe has a good Mac OS training fundamentals course, but they may have one in the future, or if you know of any resources, feel free to drop it down below. TryHackMe's Windows Fundamentals course or module is perfect. It has 3 rooms that covers Windows in depth. So in part 1, you go over the Windows fundamentals, you learn about Windows Desktop, the NTFS file system, user access control, control panel, and more. And it goes on to part 2, where you discover more about the system configuration, settings, resource monitoring, the Windows registry. And then part 3 gets a little bit more in depth, talking about Windows Update, security. Well, Windows Update is not really in depth, but Windows security, BitLocker, and other cool features of Windows. And then TryHackMe also has Linux fundamentals. A lot of the time on this module will be focused on the terminal, so you'll learn Linux commands as you go. You'll log into a Linux machine using Secure Shell or SSH, and then you'll learn more advanced commands, file system interactions, and just learning the basics of Linux. The next resource is going to be on TryHackMe as well, but this time it's going to be the cybersecurity learning path. So on TryHackMe, they have the learning path focused on cybersecurity basics of fundamentals. This path offers a more structured approach to learning the basics of cybersecurity. Coming over here, you'll see the difficulty level is set on easy, and it has 8 hands-on labs. So it has the introduction section, which is going to be intro to offensive, defensive, security, and then it's going to cover the different careers. There's actually a career quiz to find out what your ideal role might be in this industry. It'll dive deeper into offense, talk about web applications, operating system security. So after the Windows and Linux fundamentals, you can come over here and learn a little bit more of the operating system security side of things. Network security for after you finish the Professor Messer course or playlist on YouTube, you can come here and learn a little bit more of network on the security side of things. And then it'll talk about defensive security like digital forensics and security operations. And then on top of that, you get a nice cool TryHackMe certificate of completion that does have some credibility. It's something that you could add to your LinkedIn profile to get some kudos from other professionals out there in the industry. I believe that learning path may not be free. You may need the subscription for that, but no worries. You can come over here to learn, go down to all, so you can learn, you can find the networks, and you can find Wreath, Intermitting Active Directory, Breaching Active Directory, and Bandit, which are free networking rooms. And then rooms, they have modules as well, learning paths. But if you want to just do a basic or an all search, you can come over here, set it to free only, and then you can find all the free rooms on TryHackMe that you can learn. So after you go over the Windows fundamentals and Linux fundamentals, you come over here and go a little bit more depth into a specific niche. And then there's 15 pages available, so you could learn a lot in just this area of just free rooms, like learning basics of Burp Suite or introduction to antivirus, threat hunting, DLL hijacking, etc. If you do have a TryHackMe subscription, which the giveaway will be doing a 3-month subscription, you come over here to the learning pass, which I believe require a subscription. You come over here and learn a more structured approach to cybersecurity, maybe junior penetration testing, or maybe even before hacking, you want to learn a little bit more of the basics of cybersecurity, SOC level. So this is a more blue or defensive security focused room, red teaming, DevSecOps, Security Engineer, SOC Level 2, the CompTIA Pentest Plus. So if you're studying for the Pentest Plus, I do have a playlist that covers the rooms in this learning path. So you could check that out if you want. Complete beginner, maybe you don't know anything. Maybe you're fresh in this field. Maybe you just want to get an idea of what cybersecurity is about. You can learn a little bit more of an entry-level approach to security. Web fundamentals, cyber defense, and then offensive pen testing. So if you're studying for the OSCP or Offensive Security Certified Professional Certificate exam, you come over here to this learning path and do some hands-on hacking. On top of that, if you want to focus more on the ethical side, the ethical hacking side of things, you come over to Hack the Box. So you have over 1,200 virtual labs to hack essentially. So you have actual machines that you can hack. So these are going to be virtual machine instances that you can deploy, and there's over 500 of them, and a lot of them are free. So you can come over here and play with them, and some of them will require a monthly subscription, but that's okay. You can cover a whole lot of free machines without needing to pay for anything. Now, if you want to learn about scripting or programming, freeCodeCampe is a great resource to learn programming languages. So over here at freeCodeCampe.org, you come over here and search something like Python, Introduction, and then you can see different Python courses. So Harvard's Artificial Intelligence with Python. Maybe you don't want to do this one for beginners. Maybe you want to find something a little bit more easy, like some of these over here, sets, dictionaries. And then if you're interested in bash scripting for Linux systems, you can come over here to this YouTube playlist. All these will be in the description, and you can learn bash scripting in 3 hours. So it'll talk about bash, and then it'll dive into the scripting piece of bash. So you can put together essentially scripts that you can run in Linux. Now, if you want to learn more on the web application side of things, you come over here to portswigger.net. Go to Academy. This piece is actually free, and then it offers a tool called Burp Suite Community Edition, which is a free tool that you can use. A lot of security experts use this tool actually on a daily basis. So it's a free online web security training from the creators of Burp Suite, which is the tool that we talked about. So you can come scroll down a little bit and you'll find all the materials and labs. So you can learn about API testing, which is new. You can learn about race conditions, no SQL injections, SQL cross-site scripting, some of the more featured popular ones. And then you can view all the labs. And then you can just go through here, and then it does a very good job of giving you a detailed explanation of how these different vulnerabilities exist and how you can perform these exploitation techniques. I don't want to turn this video into a promotion, but the next piece that could help you is building out a home lab. I actually have a quick and easy ethical hacking course on my YouTube channel that you can check out, and we teach you how to build an actual lab that you can use using Metasploitable, Windows 7, and Kali Linux. So you could use this to start building out your hacking lab and start hacking and actually putting your skills to test. And then you can slowly build it out more, and I can list more resources like TCM Security, where they have a more in-depth course, and then other resources to build out, let's say, a whole Active Directory environment if you have the resources for that. The best way to learn is to just dive into the walls or get thrown to the walls.
Thanks for watching, and again, feel free to join the giveaway. We want to help those of you looking to make a career change or those of you looking to start a career in this industry. Cybersecurity can be a little intimidating in the beginning, but we're here to help break that intimidation barrier. And we also don't want to gatekeep, and we want to offer the best resources and the best advice to help you excel in this industry. Oh, also, if you know of any good free or cheap resources, feel free to drop them in the comments to help other people out.